Good afternoon. It's Friday. Wow, it's Friday. The 3rd of April. How are you all doing? Are you taking control of your day? I always have to say that at the beginning because I use little clips of this and I put them all together. So it's going to be something funny later. So today's version of taking control of my day, which of course is shifting by the minute, by the moment, or by the day anyway. I set my alarm, and for a specific time, it was at 4:30. Didn't get up. I failed. Happens, right? But I did also set it for 5 because I think that I kind of thought that I would probably fail because I went to bed a little too late. As much as we like to be in control, sometimes we're not. And sometimes part of being in control, and I've started to say this more and more, and maybe just a cop out, I don't know, set me straight if I'm copping out. Sometimes part of being in control is knowing when you don't have control and just letting it go. So letting go is being in control. I also listened to something called The Untethered Soul. I did that for a while today too, because I went on almost a 5-mile jog. Actually, it's a walk jog because I'm walking, sort of jogging. It's a cross between the two. There's no impact because it's really bad on your joints. Jogging is actually, the older we get, not that I'm turning a certain age this month, but yeah, I am turning another age this month. Not gonna have a party. So there's that. That's okay, it's fine. I don't mind not having that birthday. But the one thing that I was referring to was but when you're thinking about things like that, like being in control, it's kind of like resistance. So if you're flowing, if you're on a boat with no oars or paddles, and you're constantly reaching out and you have resistance, you get stuck on something, you want to keep going, right? Or do you want to get stuck? Maybe you want to get out of the river, I don't know. But whenever something comes across your mind, if you've got something on your mind and you fight it, you have to say to yourself, what is that? Is that something I can let go, or is it something I really need to fight? If it's something that has to do with your past, if it has something that is not productive or not positive, don't hang on to it, because most of us, that's what we're hanging on to. It's either worry or fear or guilt or some sort of negative, dark thing that we're hanging on to, or some sort of concern about something that we're supposed to be doing. Who cares if it doesn't get done? So bottom line is, if your life was going to end tomorrow or next week, and a lot of us kind of think a little bit more that way these days, don't we? We're all in that same boat. How do you make the best of today or this week? If you only had a week to live, and then so you meet the God at the pearly gates, and you say, God, I just wanted one more day, one more week, and then God says, oh really? I just gave you 52 weeks. It's past year. What did you do with those? Think about it that way. Think about it in such a way that we are stressing over little things, and it's especially true right now when we're able to kind of have time to contemplate that. I think everybody's dealing with this in a slightly different way, but taking control of your day just takes on a slightly different meaning, to me anyway. Taking control of your day means, yeah, it is important that we have routine. Yes, it is important that we maintain our sanity, and it is important that we be as loving and understanding and patient with everyone in our life, everybody in our life. But also for some of us who want to continue to thrive and we come out the other end of this, which we will, you want to be ready. You want to be ready to completely thrive. Right now, it's about thrive and stay alive. Or some of us just stay alive, or not get depressed, or not get fat, or figure out a way to deal with your hair because it's growing out. Whatever the case may be, boredom, going stir crazy, having your spouse at home. They say a couple of the things that we should be ready for as in any sort of business is ready for divorces, and we should be ready for births because, figure it out. People don't have a whole lot to do other than fight or make love, right? At home. So there's that. That's another thing too. How do we kind of manage our life? How do we plan it so that we can get the life that we want and deserve without a structure? going back to taking control of your day. Starts with attitude of gratitude. Wake up and intend to have an awesome day. Intend to have an awesome day by starting out by being grateful. What is it that you're grateful for? What just happened in the past day that you can call upon? Who did you talk to? What good thing happened in spite of all this crap? Right? Really be grateful for that and be hopeful for a much better day. If you've got, for me anyway, I'm a little hyper, very hyper, ADHD. Sorry, it just is. I have a whole lot of things that I want to do, and you know what? On the positive, I want to do those things. They make me feel good. I'm aware of these things that kind of make me feel bad, like, oh my gosh, got to get this done, got to get that done, too much. So reach out to people you know. Like the quote says, like-minded people. You need to find that. You need to find people that you resonate with. There's plenty of ways to communicate with people right now through social media. That's a frustration that I had too, trying to connect up my dad. He's 84. He's has trouble hearing. Him and his wife have a lot of concerns, paranoias, you might say. They like to watch the news. They like to white knuckle it. They get, oh my gosh, they're so concerned about, everything that's going on. Let's just say not always on the most positive slant. And so, I wanted to set them up with Zoom. Oh, can't do that because, it causes viruses. There's been these warnings that have come around. Basically everything that you come up with, Debbie Downers in the room. Seriously. And so I'm dealing with that. But then again, that's on me. I'm the one that's letting that bother me. So instead I've kind of reached out to my siblings and I asked, hey, what can we do to help them out? And we're working together. So go figure, a little bit of communications, right? Not everybody likes video. Everybody's freaked out about it. I said, you don't have to be on video, but help me anyway, because it's something that I feel is very useful. Let's get dad on video, okay? Because dad will love it. It's okay if you don't care for it. But for me and for a whole lot of people in the world, it's just the way it is now. We cannot be together physically. Next best thing is having a video image and being able to talk and read lips if you're deaf. So patience is a thing that I need to have. Slow the hell down is another thing. Stop beating up on myself. My good friend who watches these, thank you, Kim, she tells me, be nice to her friend. I don't even realize it. I'm real hard on myself. Are you? Yeah. I think that's another thing that when I come out of this, I'm going to be a better person because I'm going to learn how to be a little nicer to me. So if I've said anything on here that is that helps you, encourages you, then I feel good about that. And if you can reach out and communicate with somebody to make their life a little bit better, even if it just cheers them up for today, puts a smile on their face, then do it, please. And it's only going to come back to you and on you. And collectively, we're getting through this. We are. There's plenty of resources and tools. And if you have any questions or if you need any help, if you need any motivation, and you're not getting it from friends or family or social media or whatever it is that you reach out to, let me know. I'd be happy to talk to you and encourage and influence you. So with that said, have an amazing Friday and think of something good to do at home and positive, and check on your neighbors and your parents and your friends and everybody else, and pat yourself on the back for all the great things that happened today that you can be grateful for when you think about your gratitude list tomorrow. So we'll talk to you again soon. All right, take care.